As a province rich in resources and unprecedented development, Alberta is often at the center of Canada's environmental issues.
If you look at a philosophical change from command and control to outcomes and consequences, if we're very clear about what the outcome is and very clear about the consequence would be if you don't meet your outcome, people can make informed decisions, and it's really clear to the general populace what will happen if somebody doesn't do that.
You just can't expect to do what you done last year. You can't.
The environmental issues we face are complex and are inseparable from socio-economic reality. Alberta Environment realized that to reach the government's goals, we needed to approach our key challenges with a broader perspective. An example is Partners in Resources. This program has forged a new way for Alberta Environment to work with industry and landowners to reduce the impact and footprint of pipeline construction across Alberta, an outcome shared by all involved.
I turn my camera on, I cut my fingers on the way, on the way.
We're standing here looking over the Athabasca Falls, a very popular pit stop on Jasper Motorcycle Tours. And standing here with me is Bowen, a co-owner of the touring company. What sparked your idea to say, hey, we need a touring company in Jasper?
We started the tour company last year, and this is our second year running. Our youngest passenger has been 2, and our oldest has been 92. This is so much different being on the bike, you know, as far as you know, dressing, getting suited up in the full leathers, and being exposed to the air, and you know, being able to breathe and taste the air, and feeling the elevation changes and the temperatures. It's just another way to experience the outdoors with unobstructed views.
I turn my camera on, I cut my fingers on the way, on the way.
We're going to take a walk on the wild side and go on a hawk walk, because today we're at the Alberta Birds of Prey Center. Why is the center so important?
The center is important because we teach environmental learning to kids and adults, so they know a little bit more about the birds and environmental conservation. And it's also important because we can help injured and orphaned birds go back to the wild.
One of the coolest jobs ever is to work with animals. Today, I get to see what it's like to be a zookeeper at the Calgary Zoo. What's the greatest part of your job?
You know, the greatest part of the job, there's a couple things that I really like. First of all, it's the success of raising animals. Barika getting into that little food pot, I mean, how clever was she? And yeah. I see that quite a bit.
We're at the 2008 Toast and Jam concert.
Today we'll talk to some bands and find out what it takes to perform in front of thousands of kids of all ages.
You hit me like a song. No, no, no.
The video begins with an introduction to attachment theory and is followed by a number of strategies that may be helpful for a variety of mental health issues. Trying any of these strategies may cause the child to escalate, so it's important that you do have some support in place. And it's important to take that into account when you're implementing any of the strategies suggested here.
We're trying to bring the communities together, show them what girls can do, and we're going to celebrate this. We want to celebrate our youth, we want to celebrate our girls, and this is it.
it's fun. Like driving those cars to hoot, you know, and they love it. They learn the rules too. You're learning driving rules when you're in that car.
I turn my camera on. I cut my fingers on the way. On the way. On the way.
DRE and MDS, operating under one roof, are performing in big ways, reaching for new horizons.
I think it's great. It's actually, I mean, I know they're a big company and they're expanding a lot, but I find we're really close and, you know, I get along with everybody.
From maintenance to construction, from lease management to road patrol, from facility tie-ins to major turnarounds, DRE and MDS have the personnel and the ability to do it all.